Thank you for this comment, because the intersection of classism, racism, and colorism in Jamaica is a much needed topic. And one of the things that I learned when I started looking into the history of all this is that integral to the whole concept of Jamaica's development post-colonialism was that we not talk about it. Do you understand? It was conditioned. It was a conditioning of the people to not discuss this. All the research on race in Jamaica talk about this silent topic that everyone knows, like everyone knows that this is happening and no one talks about it. And that's why anytime the issue comes up, you will see a whole bunch of people say, this has nothing to do with racism. This is an American thing. We have classism, yes. We have colorism, yes. But there's no racism here. A bunch of people are running up and are not understanding the intersectionality that is going on. Classism, racism, and colorism are intertwined in Jamaica. One does not exist without the other. And they are all the children of white supremacy. They are all born out of white supremacist culture that was handed down to us through colonialism. It took the United States more than 150 years after independence to have its racial reckoning with the civil rights movement in the 1960s. Jamaica has not yet had its racial reckoning. We have not yet gotten to the point where the majority of the people who are being marginalized, the people who are being denied access to the resources of the country they call home, the people who every day are subjected to the ills of racism, classism, and colorism in Jamaica. We have not yet gotten to the point where these people en masse are prepared to stand up for their rights against the minority non-black elite. But I strongly believe that a racial reckoning will happen in Jamaica. It may not happen in my lifetime, but it has to happen, because only for so long will a peoples endure oppression. And I believe we're still being oppressed. And just as African Americans stood up in the 1960s and said enough is enough, I firmly believe that this day of reckoning will come to Jamaicans one day.
Let me say this clearly. Jamaicans and Haitians arguing on the internet right now is exactly what the system loves to see. Because while you are busy fighting over food, accents, TikTok, challenges, and pride, the real issues affecting both your countries remain untouched. And what hurts the most, both Jamaica and Haiti were shaped by the same history, the same colonial system, the same exploitation. Yet somehow, they are fighting each other. So today, we need to talk honestly, not emotionally, not defensively, but truthfully.
So, my day is sick with the flu, and I have people DMing me talking about, Maggie, you see what happened between Haiti and Jamaica, you see what going on? And the reason people are DMing me and asking me this is because my parents are from Haiti, I grew up in Jamaica, and my little brother is Jamaican. So, I'm definitely like in the middle right now. But all I want to say is that I noticed that you have some people on this app who, for the sake of clout and follows, they will make up some dumb challenges. Because I heard this started off of some dumb challenge that one Haitian girl started, and then other people followed or whatever. And now we have this feud between my fellow Jamaicans and my Haitian folks. And all I can say is, for those who know better, do better. Don't get caught up in this stupidness. It really makes us look dumb when 1 minute we want to be standing up and talking about colonialism and how it affects our country, or we're talking about reparations, and then in the same breath we go turn around and shit on each other. That literally makes no sense, and probably one of the reasons we never get taken seriously, because it doesn't take a lot for us to be divided. And from the video that the girl did, it was very dumb. You know yourself, goodie. All I can say is find better things for do with your time, because this was not it. This was so unnecessary. And when you know so the Jamaicans go answer, you know, one thing, you know, me would want a Jamaican share me or get in an argument with a Jamaican, because when them ready, them ready. And I know my Haitians, them have them hot mouth too, but boy, it unnecessary, guys. It's so unnecessary. Like literally right now, two our countries have got through certain things like economically, like all of these things that we're currently experiencing in our countries is due to the same common denominator. And if we haven't reached to a point where we can stand together, we literally not gonna have nothing solved. It's just gonna continue the same. We're going to continue shit on each other over issues that we didn't create in the first place. Mind you, we're shitting on each other over issues that was created by other people, oppressors, and by corrupt governments. And then we are proud of that. Like, that's nothing to be proud of, y'all. So anyways, for those who know better, wanna just do better, don't allow this to bring out some inner, discrimination that you might have. Don't allow it to bring that out of you because you're upset. Put your anger towards that one girl and just let's call it a day. And goodie, if you didn't know what good for you, delete the video.
Wanna come here there. I know say as Jamaicans, when I take nothing serious. I will love ram. So we take serious things, make joke. But you know say Jamaicans is the epitome of joke, make people know your business. Do not make people know your business. Why me I scroll up and look for you page and me kiki at this whole Haitian and Jamaican beef because I did not think it was serious. I'll not tell the people in business. I tell them, wow, now for bring up the extra $20 to pay for the children's own way that got donated to Haiti when earthquake or hurricane did lick it. Why wouldn't have to run and go dig for the little tin food them on used to donate to the people them and the people them did need the little assistance? Why did somebody go and dig up the old news clip of them finding people jumping off the banana boat, seeking refuge and helping them? And wow, now for bring up the people them dead prime minister, president, anything what the people them did have. Oh, no, so disrespectful. Oh, no, I'm so much, And then at the end of it, we have the audacity to tell the people them say, listen, I'm not afraid of them obia because when you eat ackee and cucumber and a grandmother pray. When I really think God will sit down and like this ugliness? On must stop, man. On a ramp.
We went to Jamaica and I can say that Jamaica food was disgusting.
Y'all, I just watched a video of Miss Netta saying that Jamaican food is nasty.
Yo, TikTok. Miss people I say Miss Netta say Jamaican food tastes disgusting.
And we went to Jamaica and I can say that Jamaica food was disgusting. I couldn't get with it. I couldn't get with it. So even they fried chicken at their little generic KFC wasn't even good to me, but Jamaican food just gave me a whole different taste. And I can't say that I did not like that. They did not. I mean, it was. And then not only that, the drinks. They don't have American liquor. They got Jamaican liquor. They didn't have American like juices. They had Jamaican juices, and all of that tastes totally different from our American food. And it was not what I wanted. I wanted some fried chicken and some pinto beans, and they wasn't gonna have no. I can't say the food wasn't good. I'm not gonna say the food was not good, but what I can say is it wasn't nothing. It wasn't something.
Good morning, sisters and brothers. Listen, let me get this straight. So Miss Netta sat on this internet and said that the Jamaican food was disgusting. The KFC want all that. Okay, she was looking for pinto beans and all that good stuff. And the Jamaican people that got on her neck. On her neck, y'all. When I say I've been cackling all night at the work laughing at the Jamaican people getting on her. I don't even understand some of what they saying, but baby, somebody said she was an indescribable species. They let her come there and eat. Miss Nutty, you better leave. You better leave them people alone. Them the wrong people. You better apologize.
Miss Netta spell bath. Bath. Because you look like you need one. You look like you need to soak in some salt and vinegar. It's alright if you have your own opinion. And Miss Netta says she don't like Jamaican food. Alright, fine. Then, are the way how Miss Netta talk? Miss Netta talk and Miss Netta skin up her face. Miss Netta look like one of the bullfrog them way across the road and never make it cross the road. Miss Netta look like a Scotch Brite that have been used for 10-15 years non-stop. You look like somebody need to stuff you back in your mama make you born again because something not right. You look unfinished. 30. The audacity. After Miss Netta cancelled the day, I go like say she want food pies with Charles. Poor Charles.
Bandolo. Hey guys, Miss Netta, when I like what you do. When I like what you do. So, you come on the island, right? And we'll let you in as an unidentified species. Cause you don't know yawa. You don't know yawa. And we don't know yawa. Nobody don't know yawa. And you take your mouth and name the food. And you take the same thinking mouth and I go try to say food nasty. We don't like that. Again, whether you go and die girl in laser. Before you go and die laser, if you are finished and verb. I'm see the girl intentionally burn you up. And you come back out favor film. You know, classic girl never say them place nasty. I'm sure you don't make never do the procedure in another setting there. You come back again. I'm see you go at the Bahamas. Go look for your post at the Bahamas. So you never have a long blouse. You never have a blouse. You have a one tank top. And you come to Jamaica and for you go down a town go buy one wholesale bag of baggy. Cause a baggy wholesale cheap. Wholesale baggy cheap. Buy one bag of a baggy down a wholesale. Cause you have 2 extra vagina under your arm. One under the arm and one under the arm. And for you buy the baggy and put the baggy and cover up the extra vagina that we have under your arm. Yeah, walk and say food nasty. You know, read up history and study up history. You know, take initiative. You know, smart. And why when you come to Jamaica, you don't have nothing, you ever lack of something. Because the girl left from here to the combo, Jamaica's not better than, he never had no good speech. And you see what happened to him in a reach far. The one that come from Bahamas there, he never have no neck. When everybody at Olympic, their neck and neck in areas in the head and chest, kind of no neck. And you come, we don't even have.
There is something Jamaicans don't like to talk about openly. Race. You will hear people say, Jamaica doesn't have racism. It's just classism. It's just colorism. That's an American problem. But here is the thing. Classism, colorism, and racism are connected. They were born from the same colonial structure. During British rule, Jamaica was built on a racial hierarchy. White at the top, mixed closer to the top, black at the bottom. Access to land, access to education, access to capital, access to power. That structure didn't disappear in 1962. It evolved. And for years, Jamaicans were conditioned not to talk about it. It became the silent topic. Everybody sees it, nobody names it. And when you don't name a system, you can't dismantle it. Now let's talk about Haiti. Haiti became the first Black republic in 1804. After defeating France, that revolution shocked the world. But what happened after? France demanded reparations from Haiti for daring to free itself. Haiti was forced into debt for over a century. That debt crippled the country's development. Jamaica was exploited differently through plantation economics, British extraction, and post-colonial dependency structures. Different paths. Same route, colonial exploitation. So when Jamaicans and Haitians argue online like enemies, they ignore the bigger truth. Their struggles didn't start with them. They were engineered. Now let's address the current drama. A TikTok challenge, some comments about food, some disrespect, some clapbacks. And suddenly, it's Jamaica versus Haiti. Over what? Food taste? Accent? Who is better? Listen. It's okay to have pride in your culture. It's okay to defend your country. But once it turns into dehumanizing language, body shaping, mocking tragedy, they have lost the plot. they start sounding like the same system they claim to hate. And here is the real question. Who benefits when Caribbean people fight each other? When Jamaicans mock Haitians, when Haitians mock Jamaicans, when they dig up tragedies and throw them at each other, they look divided. And divided people are easier to ignore. Let's be honest. Both countries face economic instability, corruption, external influence, brain drain, and equal global trade systems. These issues didn't come from TikTok. They didn't come from each other. They came from long-standing global systems of inequality. And instead of building Caribbean solidarity, you are building comment section wars. We talk about reparations. We talk about colonialism. We talk about justice. But unity requires emotional maturity. You cannot demand global respect while disrespecting your neighbors. Jamaica has not fully reckoned with race, class, and colorism. Haiti has not been given the global justice it deserves for its revolutionary history. Both truths can exist at the same time. But reckoning doesn't mean attacking each other. It means examining internal systems, holding leaders accountable, understanding history, building regional alliances. Caribbean nations are small individually. Together, they are powerful. But pride without unity becomes self-sabotage. To Jamaicans, you can defend your culture without dehumanizing Haitians. To Haitians, you can defend your culture without attacking Jamaicans. And to both sides, stop letting small social media trends distract from real systemic issues. Stop turning trauma into competition. Stop performing division for views. Because while you argue, the structures that actually hurt you stay untouched. The day Caribbean people truly stand together economically, politically, culturally, is the day the narrative changes. Until then, they are fighting the wrong enemy. If you agree that Caribbean people need more unity and less online warfare, share this video. Drop your thoughts respectfully in the comments. Let's elevate the conversation. Because this ain't it.